What role do schools play in supporting students' mental health? Well, we know that schools have a really unique and important role when it comes to supporting mental health and well-being of children. Often they're attending school regularly, we hope, and that gives a chance to kind of support students, promote mental health in a positive way, teach them about mental health, but also potentially spot issues and put in place that early extra support if needed, before kind of things escalate further. Schools can create a really powerful and supportive, protective environment where the culture, the routines, the ethos, the relationships with peers, but also with adults can be really healthy for many children. And they rely on these as a kind of key anchor to support them, whether or not they're having mental health difficulties, but especially for those with mental health needs, having that kind of support and that place where they can go where they do feel that support and that kind of safety is so important and can help a lot of people to cope with the pressures that they might be facing outside of school. Staff obviously can act as really trusted and important adults in young people's lives, and we know that teaching assistants can turn around lives of young people. That exists for mental health as much as for academic outcomes. And so it can often be that students will turn to their peers in school, but also adults as kind of key people they will go to ask for help when things are getting a little bit out of hand for them, or they just need that extra support or a chance to talk something through. We know that staff obviously can take early action and can support the students in a way that meets their need and doesn't stigmatize and doesn't necessarily kind of take them to an external context like a clinical setting where they're kind of you're kind of starting again with building that relationship and that trust. Whereas if a staff member or supportive adult in school can do that, you can just accelerate through a lot of that referral process and trust building because you can go straight in with providing support very quickly as well. And often families turn to schools as one of the first ports of calls they go to when they seek help. And so you've got that link to the family. You might also have siblings, of course, with the other children in the school from the same family. So that kind of that holistic approach is much more prevalent rather than just kind of, as it were, kind of treating a child. You're looking after the whole school community and the family as well. So schools can't do it. We know, schools have a huge potential, but they can't do it alone. We need staff and schools to feel equipped and empowered and to have good training and qualifications so that they can go on and make this difference within the school and support the kids at the best they can. So empowering schools to embed mental health in their ethos, their culture, their strategy, their practice, and not just responding to crisis is what we should all be aiming